Earn Your Sunday presented by Lowe's is going to be a word association. We're going to start with Rico Dowdle versus the Cowboys. Again, remember, he was not re-signed. He said there was no offer. He told him to buckle up, and then he had 239 yards from scrimmage. It's pretty impressive, Devin.
Yeah, I mean, you put your ex, and you know what happens. Like, you break up with a girl, and the next time you see her, she done went through the full transformation. She looked totally different. Rico Dowdle,
You sound like you've experienced that.
No, don't put me in that. Don't put me in that marriage. I don't know nothing about it. And I'm just saying, so I heard when she get her heart broken and she get in the gym, she do all this, she eating right. That's how Rico Dowdle pulled up to the Cowboys.
So what's the word? What's the word?
I don't know. What is the word for that?
I don't know. Yeah.
The get back.
How about that?
The get back.
Revenge. Yeah. Glow up, whatever. But like, there you go. I'm just saying.
Let me find out.
There we go.
You can go next then. We'll go down this way. Go ahead, Matthew.
No, I was just going to say revenge, too, for Rico Dowdle. Sweet revenge. I mean, listen, Bryce Young has struggled. The Panthers have struggled. This was a needed victory in a tough matchup, and Dowdle put the team on his back for the second straight week.
Bargain. 1 year, $2.75 million.
You always trying to get people paid, Mike.
Well, but this is why running backs can't get paid, because you can find a guy that you pay peanuts relative to the top of the market, and he can come in and do this. That's part of the problem.
You guys know that I like to quote Toby Keith. You know that? The country singer?
Of course.
Not
One of
as
the
good
best.
as I once
Here we go.
was.
I know what he's
Not as good as I
I know
once
which
was.
one.
Okay.
You remember, Devin. Good job.
Yeah, but this one is How Do You Like Me Now?
Sure.
And you know, he did a good job for the Cowboys last year. Rushed for 1,000 yards, had some toughness. It wasn't a great environment for him, and he was a little bit of their bell cow. And you know better than anybody the competitive nature of guys. When you go somewhere else, when you've been kind of shunned, you know, he was going to show up. And I always get a little concerned when they're chippy and talking before the game. It's always better to kind of let your pad do the talking. But he talked it and he walked it, and he was really impressive. 2 games in a row over 200 yards. He's been really good for Carolina.
Part of his story, undrafted out of South Carolina. All right, word association for Colts at 5-1.
Workmanlike. Nothing, listen, they just get the job done. They're nothing flashy. Jonathan Taylor runs well. Daniel Jones runs the offense. They play solid defense. They get the job done. This is a game they should have won, and they did. They're just a solid midwestern team, right? They're just, strong values.
I'll say exorcist, as in they need one out on the practice field before the game starts.
I've ever seen in my life.
Tavarius Ward gets a concussion during pregame warmups, and then Anthony Richardson gets a fractured orbital bone when a elastic band snaps, and they got to take him to the hospital. I mean, I think we should just ditch pregame warmups in Indianapolis.
Versatile. This team is winning multiple ways. Tyler Warren, he's doing so many things, running, catching. He's playing quarterback sometimes, and Daniel Jones throwing to so many different guys. So just love what they're doing.
You better put some respect on Jonathan Taylor's name.
Yeah, what did I say?
You said everyone but his name.
Oh, well, he's leading the league in rushing. We know who he is.
I know Jason would have.
Yeah, I just think they're a complete team. And it's funny to say that because I don't think they're on anybody's radar coming into the season. But you look at them, they're good on the offensive line. They got a good tight end. They got good receivers. The running back is arguably the most underappreciated player in the NFL. And Daniel Jones, he's playing as a top 5 quarterback through 6 games right now. Anarumo's doing a great job with the defense. They're a fun team.
Shout out Shane Steichen. He's done an unbelievable job this year. He's had a tough go of it in Indianapolis, up and down. He's done a fantastic job this year.
I should have started there because it starts with him. I spent some time with him during training camp, and he's got such an even way about him. And he's a no BS guy, but he's a football guy. And I think the guys that he brought to that team, they respect his approach, and they're playing awfully well.
What about Drake Maye?
Franchise. This is a guy that we think maybe he could be, maybe, possibly. I think with the win last week against the Bills and how he performed today against the Saints, you're like, that guy's a franchise quarterback. The Patriots have found their quarterback. They weren't sure after Brady left if they would find. They've got a franchise quarterback.
For me, it's where's the ceiling, because we don't know at this point, and it looks like it's higher than they hoped it was going to be. What's that?
There isn't one.
Well, okay, there is no ceiling. We don't know yet. He's moving higher and higher and higher, and it's fun to watch, and we'll see where it takes him.
Drake! There's an excitement. Drake Maye, the best quarterback from the 2024 class, Matthew Berry.
Stop that. Stop that.
Jaden Daniels.
Stop
over
that.
there
Yeah. Let me know when Drake May gets to an NFC Championship game or even an AFC Championship game.
He plays in New England. They only count Super Bowls.
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough.
I like that, JC.
They don't hang banners for playoff
damn it.
appearances, right?
We like Drake May. He's not Jaden Daniels. Not yet.
AFC
That was
finalist.
strong. You know, what's most exciting to me, he's just getting started. You know, he's played really well. Maturity, the conviction that he's playing with, the decisiveness, there's no hesitation. He's like a veteran guy, but there's so much in front of him. This is the 18th start this weekend, so he's going to get better and better and better. They're lucky to have him.
All right, the Jets allowing 9 sacks, recording -10 passing yards, and dropping to
We were all so
0-6.
positive.
Yeah.
I know. This is a terrible way to end this.
So it's word association. The word is sad. It was just sad. I mean, like it just you felt bad. Like you just like Justin Fields like a I don't know if it's being Jets quarterback. Like we think about Zach Wilson with a ghost, and now Justin Fields he held the ball a little bit too long, but also didn't feel like he ever had a chance. And just the whole thing is sad. They just didn't feel like they had an opportunity there. Like they're 0-6, and if I'm a Jets fan, I'm just like, you didn't think you could sink lower than last year, and I feel like you're there. Like it's sad, honestly. Yeah. It's sad because we like Aaron Glenn. I like Justin Fields. We're rooting for these guys. Sad was my word.
The line from Yogi Berra, deja vu all over again. I mean, no matter what changes, the Jets are still the Jets, and the harder they try, it seems like the deeper they sink, and here we are.
When you see 9 sacks, I just think of look out, watch out, like let's block someone. 9 sacks in the NFL. And I think the hard thing for that is they started off so well. They got the first turnover in the game, and then it's sad to say, but it feels like the Jets are the Jets.
I think it was one of the ugliest games I've seen in years. I mean, it was terrible, and really on both sides.
Yeah.
Denver's involved in that too, and they got the 9 sacks, and there were some issues up front, but Justin Fields is holding the ball. The ball's got to come out of his hands, so he's contributing to the whole thing. But it goes to confidence, it goes to understanding, so many different things. So they're not in a good place. The bigger issue for me is there aren't a lot of redeeming things on their team right now. It was a low-scoring game, so naturally you say, boy, the defense must have played well. I think they played better. It just was an ugly game, and I don't know how it gets better for the Jets right now. I mean, usually there's got to be like a little ray of hope or something. Hey, okay, this isn't really good, but we can kind of hang our hat on this. They're still looking for that on their team.
The draft, maybe.
Hang your hopes on that.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.